Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Getting the exhaust manifold bolts tightened correctly is absolutely crucial for preventing exhaust leaks, ensuring optimal engine performance, and prolonging the life of your manifold and gasket. Many DIY mechanics overlook the specific sequence and torque specifications, leading to frustrating issues down the road, such as annoying ticking sounds, reduced fuel efficiency, and even damaged manifold surfaces due to uneven pressure. The fundamental principle for tightening exhaust manifold bolts, much like cylinder head bolts or wool lug nuts, is to apply pressure evenly across the entire surface of the manifold. This prevents the manifold from warping or cracking and ensures the gasket seals properly. The most common and recommended tightening sequence is a center-out, criss-cross, or star pattern. You'll typically start with the bolts located in the middle of the manifold and then work your way outwards, alternating sides to distribute the clamping force progressively. Imagine a line of bolts. If there are 6, you might start with bolt 3, then 4, then 2, then 5, then 1, then 6. However, always consult your vehicle's specific service manual for the exact pattern, as some manufacturers may have a slightly different recommended sequence, especially for manifolds with unusual shapes or mounting points. Ignoring this sequence and simply tightening bolts from one end to the other can cause the manifold to pull unevenly, creating stress points and leading to premature failure of both the manifold and the new gasket. Beyond the sequence, the tightening process itself involves multiple stages. You should never attempt to fully torque the bolts in a single pass. A typical approach involves 3 or even 4 stages. First, thread all bolts by hand until they are finger-tight. This ensures they are properly seated and not cross-threaded. Second, using a torque wrench set to approximately 25 to 30% of the final specified torque, follow your center-out criss-cross sequence to snug all the bolts. Third, increase the torque wrench setting to about 50 to 60% of the final specification and repeat the same sequence. Finally, set the torque wrench to the manufacturer's precise final torque specification and go through the sequence one last time, ensuring each bolt reaches its exact required tightness. This staged approach allows the manifold and gasket to gradually settle into place, minimizing the risk of warping and maximizing the sealing integrity. Before you even begin tightening, ensure the manifold mating surfaces on both the cylinder head and the manifold itself are meticulously clean and free of old gasket material, carbon deposits, or corrosion. A wire brush, gasket scraper, and a clean rag with some brake cleaner can help achieve a pristine surface. Always use a new gasket. Never reuse an old one. Some technicians may apply a very thin layer of high-temperature anti-seize compound to the bolt threads, but be cautious not to get any on the gasket surface or the manifold face, as this can affect torque readings and sealing. If anti-seize is used, it's often recommended to slightly reduce the specified torque value, as lubricants can allow for greater clamping force at the same torque setting. However, many manufacturers advise against anti-seize on manifold bolts entirely, so again, check your service manual. After the engine has been run through a few heat cycles, it's a good practice, if recommended by the manufacturer, to retorque the bolts to compensate for any initial settling of the gasket. This final check can prevent future leaks. Understanding and meticulously following these steps will save you a lot of headaches and ensure a leak-free exhaust system. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe for more automotive tips.